here for it.
After more than a decade living here in Vietnam, I now call this place home for so many reasons and in so many ways.
Yet, there is
from a 1,000-year legacy of nation building and defense to a nation ascending to global stature. Sustainable growth, deep integration, proactive leadership. Vietnam today carries along the aspiration for peace and prosperity. From strategic vision to decisive action. 2025, a year of comprehensive reform. 4 pillar resolutions guiding Vietnam's breakthrough into a new era. Vietnam is transforming at an unprecedented pace. From infrastructure development to mastering core technology, each project, each policy is a vital link in fulfilling the nation's development aspiration. At the heart of this journey lies the faith, the determination, the spirit of the Vietnamese people. With an endless thirst for learning and boundless creativity, ushering in a new chapter of national industrialization and modernization. Vietnam today, a new era of national advancement. The Vietnam Today mobile app, the online platform to watch Vietnam's international television channel. Accessible across all devices, the free platform reaches millions of viewers in every corner of the globe. Here's how to get the app. Step 1. Open the App Store or Google Play on your device. Step 2. Search for the Vietnam Today app. Step 3. Tap to install. Step 4. Open the app and start watching. Download the Vietnam Today app now.
As cybercrime inflicts economic losses projected to reach $10.5 trillion annually in 2025, the United Nations Convention Against Cybercrime establishes the first comprehensive global legal framework to combat cross-border cyber threats. Beyond legal mechanisms, the Hanoi Convention embodies a fundamentally multilateral vision. The decision by the United Nations to select Hanoi as the signing venue sends a powerful message about multilateralism in action, recognizing Vietnam's role as a bridge builder during negotiations that brought together diverse legal systems, competing national interests, and rapidly evolving technological landscapes.
The convention as a basis starting point for ASEAN trying to work together on digital evidence and cybercrime issues is a perfect opportunity. And with Vietnam hosting, I mean, it's an excellent opportunity for Vietnam to kind of champion this and basically go to ASEAN and say, listen, this is the Hanoi Convention, like let's take this forward as Asia, right? So I think that's really exciting.
I think it's a historic moment for Vietnam, for the world. It has been such a long time that all the countries of the world agree on a new United Nations Convention. It's not easy. So everybody has its own domestic framework and they operate on their domestic law. That's the challenge. And now they have come to agree on one single convention at the right moment that all of us are facing the challenges, very big challenges on cybersecurity, cybercrime, online scam.
A lot of different countries are looking at that because of the very fact that cybercrime is transnational. Like no country can combat it alone. So I think that Southeast Asia is very good about working with its regional partners to combat cybercrime. It will be a very strong piece to increase collaboration, and the adoption is supposed to occur in Hanoi in 2025. So I think that, that it shows how important Vietnam is in the fight against cybercrime and in its emergence on the world stage.
As cybercrime continues to evolve with unprecedented sophistication, the Hanoi Convention stands as a testament to what the international community can achieve through collective action, shared responsibility, and a commitment to protecting the digital future for all. Norway has long been a strong supporter of the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime. And from your perspective, how can the experiences and lessons learned from the Budapest framework help guide the effectiveness and implementation of the Hanoi Convention, particularly in enhancing international cooperation and capacity building?
So many of the provisions in the UN Convention actually build on the Budapest Convention. And I have to say that for Norway, the Budapest Convention really is seen as a very important instrument for international cooperation on cybercrime. In the 2 decades that we have had the Budapest Convention, we have particularly seen the value of shared principles, especially around human rights protection, around due process and mutual legal assistance, and all of these being rooted in clear procedural safeguards. So, but just again to underline, for Norway, we really believe very strongly that cooperation and capacity building to fight cybercrime are essential.
In an increasingly fragmented digital landscape, how can countries like Norway and Vietnam work together, both bilaterally and through multilateral forums, to promote a rules-based, transparent, and trustworthy cyberspace?
So Norway and Vietnam are both UN members, and as such we can work together to uphold international law and human rights, online as well as offline. And we can ensure that cybercrime policies are transparent, predictable and aligned with global norms, such as the norms in the Budapest Principles and the Hanoi Convention. I think we can also work together in the multilateral arenas like the UN, in ASEAN, for example. Norway has a sector dialogue partnership with ASEAN. And we can also work in other regional and global forums. I think together Norway and Vietnam can promote responsible state behavior and information sharing, as well as collective responses to cyber threats. And I think in this way we really can contribute to an open and secure and also trustworthy cyberspace.
Thank you so much for your valuable insight.
Thank you very much for letting me join you today.
Good morning and welcome to this special live broadcast from Hanoi. Today marks a historic moment in Hanoi as leaders, diplomats and international experts gather at the National Convention Center for the official signing of the Hanoi Convention on countering cybercrime. Now, this landmark event not only reaffirms Vietnam's strong commitment to global cooperation in ensuring a safer digital world, but also demonstrates the country's growing role in shaping international frameworks for peace, security, and technological development. Now, over the next hour, we'll bring you live coverage from the venue, exclusive insights from experts, and in-depth analysis on what this convention means, not just for Vietnam, but for the global community. And now it is my great honor to introduce our distinguished guest, Dr. Phạm Lan Dung, President of the Asian Society of International Law. It's a great pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Dylan.
Now, with many decades of diplomatic experience, Dr. Phạm Lan Dung has played a pivotal role in advancing Vietnam's international relations and strengthening global partnerships. Now, today, she joined us to share her insights on the significance of the Hanoi Convention and its impact on international cooperation in the digital era. But before we join in, talking about the impact of this Hanoi Convention, of this convention that is very pivotal, we will now turn to Ngọc Trâm. The atmosphere at the scene is sure to be filled with anticipation right now.
Yes, the signing ceremony of the United Nations Convention Against Cybercrime is drawing global attention, attracting representatives from over 100 nations to Hanoi. As the host nation, Vietnam will be among the very first countries to sign this landmark convention. Earlier, State President Lương Cường hosted several high-level leaders, including those from Poland, Russia, Cambodia, Uzbekistan, and Laos, and notably the United Nations Secretary General himself. Now, the official signing ceremony is just minutes away, and I'm personally very excited for this momentous occasion to begin. This convention is set to enter into force when it secures a minimum of 40 ratifications from UN members. This demonstrates a strong political commitment to ensure the convention can be enforced by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes target timeline of 2027. Now, back to the studio.
Well, thank you so much, Ngọc Trâm, for your updates. Now, Ambassador Dung, this lineup of high-level guests clearly reflects the global significance of today's event. So how do you interpret the presence of such a diverse group of world leaders at the signing of the Hanoi Convention?
Thank you, Dylan. What we are witnessing today is not only a diplomatic ceremony, it's a strong statement of shared commitment. The presence of leaders from Asia, Europe, Africa, and international organizations like the UN and UNODC show that cybersecurity and digital safety have become truly global issues. Vietnam hosting this event demonstrates the country's increasingly role as a trusted partner and responsible member of the international community, a place where dialogue and cooperation converge.
Right, and we also have to mention that during this event, a lot of heads of states and a lot of experts have been willing to really share their opinions